feeling so supreme. Cream. On another level, on another level, on another level above me. Step into the crowd, yeah, I'm feeling so supreme. On another level, on another level, one above me. Step into the crowd, yeah, I'm feeling so supreme.
What's up, guys? Thanks for stopping by the channel. Today we are at the Loretta Lynn's regional qualifier. This is the first regional qualifier that the CCRL guys are putting on. Ruts did a great job running the event, and Mr. Kewin Fuela, I believe is how you, however you say that, Mr. FTR Tracks, absolutely killed it with this track. This is one of the most fun tracks I've ridden in a long time. I would say it's the perfect balance between challenging and fun. And as you can see, we got off to a great start in Moto 1. We got lucky. It was nice. I was a little worried because we had a jump start and I had ripped the whole shot, and I was like, oh no, you never get two of these. I was just worried that my bike was going to get sent to Narnia, as it usually does. But we were lucky enough to make it out alive, and better than that, as you can see here, the top two guys get together. Colby gets collected. The dude behind me just sends it fresh. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know if he was trying to jump all the way to the corner, but we stayed up, we capitalized on mistakes, and we got the early lead. And I was feeling good on this track. I think I qualified P3, and so I felt pretty confident if we could keep it on two wheels, we could come home with a W. This track, again, was super fun. We're on the KTM 250 with a Honda model swap, rocking the red Helium FXR gear, looking red, looking hot. And yeah, name of the game, as is with, you know, any MX Bikes race, you just got to stay up the first few laps. And so that was what we were going to try to do. We had some competition. Colby Chubbs, I think Willie was in here as well, but I don't think he was riding too good. I don't know what the deal was. Willie usually just dominates outdoors, but maybe he just didn't like this track. But we did have some stiff competition, and I just wanted to make sure and obviously get in. The qualifying structure for Loretta's this year is not too strict. I think you only had to get like top 27 in order to like make it to Loretta's, so it wasn't very strict. They are going to do a separate qualifier at Loretta's, so it's like there's 4 regionals, top 27 from each class, makes it to Loretta's, and then they're going to do another qualifier for those top 108 on the Loretta's track, and then the top, whatever, I'm sure it'll be 35 from that, actually qualify for the motos. From there, I'm not sure what the structure is. I'm not sure if they're going to do 3 motos, or if they're going to do the normal 2. Like for the rest of outdoors. I don't know how that would work with just kind of the MX Bikes UI and making that work with my MXB if you could do 3 motos, but that might be cool, you know, extra consistency in there. But yeah, no, I just had a great time ripping on this track, and we were going to see if we could keep the lead.
When I was doing, like we were playing it earlier, before quali started, I would do like a lap ticket insides, lap ticket.
However, all good things must come to an end. We did have a little bit of gap, about 5 seconds, but we got a little Poboso physics there coming down that hill, and Chubbs was right on me. Dude was absolutely ripping this for this race, and yeah, he was ready to pounce, ready to capitalize on any mistake I made. So we let him gain up some ground there, but obviously, again, the track wasn't really one line at all, but I still think the track was pretty hard to pass on, because there was definitely one line that was, you know, the favored line, the smoothest, the least sketchy, the fastest. And so if you could be consistent in ripping that line, then it was, you know, hard to make a move. Like right here, that outside actually got good later in the moto, but the inside was definitely faster. So little mistakes like that. Oh my goodness. Hitting that tough block and slowing down absolutely saved me there. If I would have been going normal speed, that dude would have decapitated me. The race would have been over. So look, we're having some lady luck. It's on our side. We're not doing too bad, but we just got to stay consistent so that we can stay in front of Chubbs here for the rest of the moto.
Standings get adjusted based on all the penalties at the end, right?
It'll adjust. Yeah.
Now coming into this corner, the ruts on this track, if your front wheel goes over them, that happens. So they were a little unforgiving. You had to make sure that you were set, your bike wasn't moving, that you were, you know, whenever you accelerated, that your front end wasn't going to come out of the rut, because if it did, it really did not like that happening. Something with ruts with these new updates, I don't know if it was like that in previous OEMs, but especially when the track breaks down a little bit more, it becomes even less forgiving, and if your front end goes over, it just catapults you like crazy. So mistake on my end. Chubbs was able to get the lead, and we are in P2. However, we were doing pretty good. You know, I felt like we had a little bit of pace. We were at least the same speed as Chubbs, so if we could stay right there and maybe he, you know, makes a little mistake, I think there was still hope. We still, you know, could have got the dub here.
I think it's smart to record these.
Now coming into this corner, we see Chubbs makes a little mistake here, washes the front going into the corner, and we are right on his tail. We've got a race on our hands. It's all about consistency. Whoever can not cross rut and not get sketchy and hit their marks. I mean, I was excited for this battle. We had been ripping. We were pulling away from the pack. We had a 10-second lead on third. Source was killing it back there, and I had a good feeling. I was feeling confident. I was ripping. The bike was feeling good. You can see Chubbs makes another mistake there. We're able to gain some more time. So, look, we had a great race on our hands, and all I needed to do was stay right on his rear fender and capitalize on any mistakes. However, I just don't do that. I'll spoil it for you. Unfortunately, I don't know if you guys have ever had this while you're doing display capture, but it said that it was like, I don't know if a video that was copyrighted started playing in my Google Chrome window that was open in my other monitor, but it stopped the recording, and I did not get the rest of the moto up after the finish line on this lap. So I'll spoil it for you. My front end goes over ruts 3 more times in this moto, and I somehow still end up getting second. Source was right behind me. It was a close race with Source. He almost got me.
Shit.
And it's unfortunate. As you can see there, I literally got the lead again. And yeah, we just throw it away. That's all there is to it. We lose our nerve. We make mistakes. I think it's in this corner again. We go over the rut, and it's all downhill from there. So, look, Moto 1 was a success. We got a great start. Starting to see the E-Road, get the lines. And if we can just replicate this in Moto 2, we are going to be good to go and ready to hit the ranch.
To your house, and then we continued on to California.
All right, guys, Moto
If it
2
was that way,
of
yeah,
the
sure.
regional here in the 250 class.
What do you ride?
I didn't think it was possible, but we do it 2 in a row. We get an insane jump.
It's
I
not
rode
made
the
for the type
wheelie
of
out of the
riding that I
gate
do
like
it
crazy
with it,
and just
honestly.
held
Like, it's
on
made
to
for
her.
off-road.
I don't know. I think that's
Yeah.
like
Damn, dude.
maybe
But
the first
I ride
full
out
shot
of
I've
Sunday,
ever
higher than
gotten
it was
where I
designed for.
actually rip it out of the
But-
gate rather than just getting lucky by staying on the inside and letting everybody else clean each other out. So, look, what more could you ask for, you know, in this game? Save that. That was scary. I remember being scared whenever I did that. And yeah, the track is just super rough. Me and KFC actually have a pretty dang good battle this moto. He gets a little aggressive with me. I get a little aggressive with him. We take some shots back and forth,
Oh,
and it's a
dude,
good time.
I'm
We do
way
end
down
up
as long as
just
I can
okay.
in
That
my
was
vehicle.
yeah, that was on
No,
me.
you just cleaned that
Um,
dude out.
Maybe I
was,
started it, although I did feel,
riding
at
my
least in the
10 or 9
moment, I
motorcycle
felt like
the other
going
day,
into
and I
that
got back to my truck,
previous
and my truck wouldn't
right-hander,
start,
he really
and it took me a
didn't
minute
leave
to
me any
figure out
room.
why
But
until,
looking back on it now, you
a
know, I
park
could have
ranger
just
pulled up and was like,
absolutely
"You want some
murdered the
help?"
guy
And I
for
was
no
like,
reason. So it is what it is. It
maybe, and I went
happens.
to
Sorry
start
about
it,
that,
and
KFC.
it happened to be, like, at
But
the
we have a
right
good battle
angle
here. I
where you
think
saw
it
gas
ends up
pouring out
being good
underneath my
because
truck.
I make quite a few mistakes.
And somebody fucking
Usually,
well, I don't know if somebody did.
I'm
it.
very
I
good at riding in
suspect
the
somebody was playing a
E-Road,
prank
and
on
I'm
me,
very good at
disconnected my
adapting and changing my
fuel
lines
line
up
from my
and,
fuel
you
pump,
know,
'cause it was just
playing it
pouring
safe.
gas.
But on this track, for some reason, I just felt like it
I know,
didn't
I
really
like-
lend
I
itself
popped
to
it back
that.
on and it stayed
Most
right
of the
on,
main
and it hasn't
lines were
come
so
off
much
again
faster
since.
than the alt lines that it was like you almost just had to risk it for the biscuit and still keep taking those lines. And then on top of that
And then I
too,
had to do a
it's pretty wide open. This track is
timing
pretty
chain on the
fast,
truck,
and
too.
the little square edge bumps that come
It's got like
with these new
230,000 miles on
OEMs
it.
and the E-Road
Damn.
makes
Was
it
this
so
the
that
yellow
whenever
one?
you're going
Yeah.
that fast, it's just super
Yeah.
easy to catch a weird edge and just get
hold
absolutely
out for a little
obliterated.
while.
So I think that does happen to me a couple times. I go over the bars, the front end goes over the rut. I just end up, I have some mistakes in this moto. So,
Pretty good. I
but
was just in
again,
Nevada for like
we got the
2
start.
weeks.
We're in the lead for the first lap or so.
I've
And when it
42
comes,
days.
there it is.
42 days by the
Yeah,
time
let's
it
go.
worked.
That's Baboso for you. So, but that's not that's pretty much all you can ask for, right? Is to stay up, stay in the top 3, top 4.
42
Okay,
nights
Enrique.
on
And
workshop so far this year.
you know, ride our own race. Really, it doesn't matter too much. I mean, I do want to win, but we're going to the ranch. The ranch is what matters. This is
I
just
saw
leading
it,
up to
dude.
the ranch, and I
Take
mean
'em
we're
out.
in, right? So now just gonna try and stay up,
Stupid
keep a
music.
consistent race, and I
definitely.
don't know. I guess now since I said that, I'm just gonna show you the highlight reel of me crashing and getting cleaned out, and maybe taking KFC out another time or two, and you know, we'll go from there. But overall,
Is Tyler just playing Rainbow
fantastic
Six right
race.
now? That's true.
I might do that. 63.
Creek Road?
Yeah.
I didn't know we were down the street from him.
Yeah, I used to ride at his house.
Oh man, what a rat. He's trying to get you back, Shelby. That line's so much better now. Woo. Get your little hucklebuck. Aw. What the fuck? I think it's under. Yeah.
I want to go up to like Angel Fire before winter comes, but I don't know.
You
Don't
go,
break
I'll
your
go.
wrist.
I haven't been yet this year.
Or just go ride some trails like up in the forest by you. I don't even need to like go do park stuff. I just want to like ride in trees. It's like a desert.
I
Yeah.
just, Joe's like, I just want to see some.
I
trees."
know. I know.
Seriously, not even kidding.
Honestly, though, there's like some great trails around here in the woods.
Oh, let's see it.
I wish you were
You
like
need to
4
come-
hours and not like 8 or whatever the fuck you
Yeah, it is a little bit far. Let's see how far it is. Now that I live in Santa Fe.
are. I wonder, do you know, are there
a
any
little
like good
closer.
trails like halfway? Like, could we meet somewhere?
Yeah, there's some decent ones in Cibola.
Joe, if Corey lived closer to you, would you divorce your wife?
Probably.
Just asking for a friend.
Actually, you know where there's probably some great
Oh,
trails and a
whoa.
place I want to go? Is Gila.
Let's go, dude. I'll meet you
I
there.
bet, I bet you
No, they
will.
work, but like the first time using it, I'd be so scared. Oh,
I know.
Do you
The
like
nice thing is
camping?
There's like white, like on the pump where you pump them. There's like a line that tells you if it's like pumped or not. And you know, I just
Wow.
put it up on the glass so I can like look up through the skylight and just see, making sure it's like still sucked to it.
Yeah, in your car you can. You have a fucking.
Yeah,
What
but
is
it's
that, a
never even
fucking
come undone.
sky roof?
You know, out of the many times I've used it.
You ever tried sticking one of those sea suckers to your nipples?
I do it every night. Put it on my butt cheeks and then I walk around.
You connect your
Whatever
bicycle
happened to your
your
climbing
bicycle
trip
ride.
that you were gonna do? In what was it called? In the Jemez, the climbing thing you were gonna go do.
Oh yeah, I never did it.
That place is nice and forested. It's real nice over there.
Yeah.
That's the area where I ride my motorcycle.
Nice. Yeah, dude. Look up stuff if there's any good trails there, and I'll meet you there. Should go before it gets cold.
Well, I feel like if you're gonna go up like in the Jemez, right now is the best time of year. But if we were gonna go further south in like Gila, it might be better to wait till it's a little colder.
Alright, that's fine.
How cold does it even get near you in the wintertime?
I mean, it'll get to freezing, like if you want to ride like super early in the morning, but you know, in the winter during the day, like around noon or 2, it's, you know, it's normally like 40s, 50s.
I might bring my dirt bike down there in the winter.
Do it, man. You can stay here and just go ride outside my house and ride around.
I don't even have to fucking load it up. I could just ride right out the garage.
Exactly.
I wonder if there's any like not like motocross tracks, but like defined trails that they've made for dirt bikes out there. Or do they just fucking go everywhere?
No, there's a bunch.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't know what you mean by defined, but I know the areas around here where there's like where everyone goes to like ride.
Yeah, just basically like there's been a pathway cut that you can see.
Yeah.
Instead of just going through open desert, you know, like where there's no defined.
Yeah, no, there's a few spots by me where there's definitely like defined trails, and you could tell there's like hips and jumps and all kinds of shit.
Oh.
Ooh, this game.
I could get a seat cover.
Corey, you tried cranked yet?
Yeah, I haven't tried it since the update though. It's like one of the more recent updates.
Yeah,
I was actually wanting to try it again. I don't know how to get the new updates though.
the same link I sent you whenever I sent it to you. You just go to that. If you need it again, I can resend it.
That's how I try to get it when you were streaming, and that doc link doesn't work anymore.
Let me send you one.
I wonder if I can make a sticker out of that. Let's see.
On one of the technical trails where they're like a big rock rolling type deal.
Yeah. I wonder if you've played on the newer map yet. Or if that was like the old Ascenders map we were using.
You guys would be amazed on how many people's credit card information I have saved on my iPad. You guys want to buy some credit card information? And I was like it's pretty normal. Like the side by side he bought was 50,000. We sell them all the time. So like that's pretty normal. But then he built it out, added another 10 grand, and he goes, "Can you give me a second one for my wife?"
That's crazy, dude. The fact that they even cost that much is wild.
Oh, it's stupid.
Like half my neighbors have them, and I'm like, how are any of you people affording this? Because I know you guys are all broke.
Do they have doors?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if it has doors, it's at least 35 grand.
Yeah.
If you ever see them, they're all blacked out. It's Can-Am Lone Star. Those are 38,000.
I don't know. Whatever my neighbor has across the street's loud as hell too. Every day I hear that thing. It's freaking so loud. It's crazy. Two, three. That'll be good. Is this good enough for you to make it all the way to the finals, or you gotta do more qualification bullshit? Nice. Alright, I'm out of here, dudes. Nice hanging.
Well,
Later.
Yeah.
Do a backflip for the finish line. For the fans. Do it for the fans. What?